We're running a little low on food at the moment, which is concerning to me. So actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and cancel. I'm going to cancel the well. Let's instead put up a fishing dock. Yeah? And you can see the circle around it saying just what kind of area it gathers from. I'm going to go ahead and tell it to build right around here. That should be fine, right? And that can be another source of food to supplement the amount we're going to need until the farms yield their crops. It's only late spring right now. I got a few more months to go. We do need to assign a woodcutter, so let's do that. We don't need as many builders. We're going to extend the road a little bit to make you get around a little bit faster to the fishing area. Whoops, I'm sorry. I am so used to, whenever I want to get out of a menu, I'm so used to pressing escape, but right-click actually does the job for this game. Oh, goodness, look at them go. Diamona, hello, little 16-year-old girl. Going off, chopping tiny trees, carrying logs around. Man, these people work hard. There's Rutherin again. He's turned to the age 21 now. Oh, I guess he had a birthday this March. Hello, Andel. Oh, gosh, look at him go. Just took out a rock that's bigger than he is. Man. Yeah, age 10 is when they do start becoming laborers, which I think is interesting. Just because that seems like a really young age, but I guess when you are banished and exiled from civilization and trying to survive in the wilderness, you gotta put extra responsibilities on kids, you know? I would guess. Let's go ahead and extend this out, because what the heck. Dirt roads are free, so I don't mind putting them down. All you need is a builder to take care of it. Now, they are chopping up some firewood and sending it over to my storage area, so what we got? Who we got doing this? It's a woman. Jacqueline's, age 14, and she is chopping up a storm. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I gotta give her props. I'm pretty sure I couldn't chop firewood like that. So, for a 14-year-old girl, she puts me to shame, no doubt about it. Fishing dock is getting close to done. We've got 2 workers going on. Who we got? Amia, 15-year-old, and Lenaro, 19. Now, one of the things that's interesting is, as you build houses, you've got room for, obviously, more occupants. What'll usually happen, though, is one man and a woman will pair off, and they'll start having kids. For example, it's safe to say that Leandrew and Etherite, or Etherit, or whatever you want to call him, I'm going to call her Ether, are probably married and having kids and popping them out. I don't think Haler is one of their children, but you never know. At the age of 15 and 13, that seems pretty darn young, but you know, different society. All right, we're gonna put 4 fishermen to work down here. I want to build up a good store of food because we're already out. I had, I believe, oh gosh, was it 1,200? I think it was 1,200 at the beginning of the game. Don't worry, they didn't eat all that right away. What they did instead is took a bunch of food and put it inside their house, so they have a storehouse basically. Just their larders are full, filling up their pantries, making sure they got enough to eat for at least a little while to provide for their family. This guy is pretty gosh darn greedy. 412 potatoes. Jeez, that would last me a gosh darn long time. But he had 2 children and a wife, whereas this guy lives by himself and he only needs 78 potatoes for now. So we're gonna try to supplement that food diet with a little bit of protein as our fishermen get down to work. One of the little children is out here playing by the docks, age 3. She doesn't look like she's age 3, but she is. She's playing down by the docks. Cheyennette. Children are pretty much useless to you, honestly, until they hit age 10. They're really just an investment. You want to have kids and keep them alive and healthy so that they can replace their parents when they start dying off. I mean, that's the gist of it. It's kind of sad when you think about it. Oh, my gosh. I really have to say, I do love the graphics. I mean, for such a simple game, it looks pretty cool. Definitely, no doubt about it. And the soundtrack is nice, too. I mean, I just can't complain. I'm quite happy with this. So, for a simple little indie game, I love when indie games deliver. This is definitely a pretty fun idea behind a game. And it's not so bad, honestly, in the early game. It's once your people start getting old enough that they either start dying in accidents, or old age, or disease, then things start to get a little bit on the difficult side, because you have to make sure you manage your resources, while at the same time, you need to keep having babies to supplement the people who are dying off. You gotta replace them. And that's a tricky line to walk. You gotta be able to figure out the balance in food production and reproduction. So, I think it's definitely a clever idea behind the game. Now, one thing I wouldn't mind getting is a hunter's lodge. There's definitely some deer around the area. I could probably use that to my advantage, gather up some leather. I'll be able to make clothes, sell the stuff off. Not a bad idea. One thing I am noticing is I don't see a lot of herbs in the area. There's some onions and things, but some berries. I think that's what an herb is supposed to look like. But I don't see a whole lot. That concerns me a little bit. I'm going to have to get an herbalist in order to gather that stuff. And if there's not much to gather, well, that's not so good. They say that the reserve of food is low, but I'm not convinced it's that low that I should be concerned. I'm going to say that once you get to 200 logs, that's all I need in terms of food. Logs, firewood. Oh, goodness, it looks like we've had 5 children born, at least, since we started this game. So, yeah, I gotta wait 10 years for them. Not really 10 years, because, as with many games, time doesn't progress in quite a natural state. I don't have to wait till year 10. Probably by year, 4 or 5, they'll be able to work for me, so... I'm going to go ahead and say I want to gather up some more resources while I'm at it. Let's say this, and let's specifically say stone. Not the wood, just stone. Ah! Another adult. Fantastic. We're harvesting up our crops, which means I don't think we're going to need these farmers for a whole lot longer, so... I'm going to definitely say that we want to get a hunting cabin. There's some deer around here. I think it's best... Oh gosh, if I could put it over here, I'd be very happy with that, but that's not an option, alas. Oh, maybe it is. Well, let me think. I could build a bridge. It costs a bit, unfortunately, but if I said I want to do this, 56 logs, 14 stone, doable, I'm going to do it. It's a risk, it's probably a stupid idea, and you're screaming at me right now, and I wouldn't blame you. But I'm going to try it anyway, just for the heck of it. I noticed there's plenty of deer, 3 packs of deer in this area. Definitely a great place for a hunter's lodge. And I don't want to put it too close to civilization anyway. I want to be a little bit more out in the wilderness, so this might be a reasonable compromise. It's definitely a good place to expand later, so the bridge is going to be expensive, but it definitely could be a lot worse. Alright, I've got enough fuel for now. So let's say I don't need the woodcutter anymore. Gonna have 3 laborers going off and gathering up some more resources for me. Let's speed up time to 5 times speed, shall we? We've almost finished harvesting all our pumpkins. You can see our food is going back up. And considering we have some stored in the house already, that's pretty nice. So we should be fine for the winter on that front. One of the things I want to get leather for is, well, let's see, hunting not only gives you venison, which is a good source of food, but also leather, which can be used to make some clothes. I'm going to need clothing later, so just to survive the winter, and to keep my people happy and cozy and warm, and, of course, stylish. Alright, now that the crops are harvested, I'm going to say I don't actually need these farmers for now. So I'm going to put all of them, one more builder, and let's go gather a ton more resources. Just clear this area out. This as well. Let's gather up a little bit of iron over here, and that'll be fine for now. Look at them all go! Woo! Ah, there's the bridge. Awesome sauce. So let's take away these builders. We're going to want to expand the road over here, I think. And let's get ourselves a hunting cabin. I'm going to put it out this direction, I think. Probably sufficient. Flip you around a little bit. And put you over here. Yeah? Did it build? I don't think it did. Why did it not? Let's try that again. There we go. They're going to come down and clear this area out. We want 3 builders. And let's, just for the sake of consistency, let's get this road set up. Workers are smart enough to follow the road around, because they actually do travel faster on it. And let's see, I think I can show the pathing of, let's say, her. Right? No, maybe not. Let's see. I want to click on you. Follow you. No, that's not quite what I wanted to do, but I am going to stalk you now. Amia the fisherwoman. Let's see. There is a button for it somewhere, but I don't really know where it is. Well, I think actually I can click on. No. No. Okay, well, I do not know what I'm doing. That's fine. Let's get the woodcutter back to work, because we're going to need to start gathering up some logs. We've actually got plenty of resources right now, so it's definitely a good time to be expanding and getting this hunting lodge working. There's also some herbs. Other nice things. Berries? Yeah, this actually wouldn't be a bad place to put down a couple other gathering buildings. We'll worry about that a little later, though. How are we doing on this? We've got all the resources in place, so now we just need to build, right? I think that's it. So who we got going on this? We've got... You're actually moving a little too fast for me to really read because my eyes do not track. Cavante. And Cynthius. And... Annine. Hello, Annine. Oh, you're 22. You're almost my age, so we're going to stalk you today. Follow. Annine the Builder. Annine the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Is that Bob the Builder's theme song? I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing, to be honest. Bob the Builder is a little bit after my time. Well after when I would have appreciated something like that. So we're just going to go ahead and build this all up. Let's exit follow mode. Where'd the deer go? They seem to have moved on, which is upsetting. They'll come back, though. They tend to follow an area, I think, so I'm not too worried. I think we'll be alright. There we go. We're going to head and put one hunter on there for now, just because there doesn't seem to be anything. And what else do we really need? Oh gosh, it's hard to say. I guess we could clear out some space for another farm. That wouldn't be a bad idea, just in preparation for later. We're probably going to need it. I think farms are really a great option for food production. So let's do a 10 by 15 crop there. And set them all to work. I think, now if I click on this, I actually should be able to cycle through some of the workers, or not. No, I can turn it off. Show high production statistics. I don't even know. I do not even know. Huh. Well, there's a way to do a lot of things. I just don't know. Oh wait, of course. So I should be able to click on this. There it is. So Cynthius is now... Gosh. Cynthius appears to be cycling through a number of jobs at the tender age of 16. Pretty sure he was a farmer earlier, and then a builder, and now he's a hunter. That does tend to happen. People seem to switch jobs rather frequently. Do I want to put down a gathering hut or something like that in the area? I'm not really sure yet. I'm kind of waiting to see what I need more of as this town expands. I don't want to expand the houses yet. I don't need to have more kids. I have a pretty gosh darn big storage area, so let's go ahead and expand that a little bit, shall we? Stockpile can get bigger over here. There we go. Now there are things like markets and trading posts, more storage barns. You know what, to be honest, I really don't understand quite what the market is supposed to do, so I'm not going to pretend that I know what I'm talking about when I say let's build a market. I know you can get vendors, and it says they collect and distribute goods at a marketplace. For what purpose? I don't really know. It seems like it just stores stuff, but I have a storage barn and a storage lot for things like that, so what's the point? I just don't know the answer. If one of you guys is familiar with this game and can help me out with that, please, by all means, throw down a comment. And I will read that and maybe improve my play a little bit. Now, one thing we could probably do is put down a second fishing area. That wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly. Just 'cause I'm gonna need food, but I have enough to last me the winter. My average health is starting to go down, not unusual in winter, but I probably will want to get an herbalist at some point. Well, there's a good amount of herbs in this area. This actually wouldn't be a bad spot for it. Yeah, let's go ahead and put down an herbalist. Now, where do I want to put it? Over here somewhere, I think. There's something in the way. We'll just say right there is good. Yeah? Yeah. And of course, because I am OCD like that, we'll expand the road. Alright. Well, let's get a couple more hunters, just because I don't really have anything else I'm doing with them at the moment. And gather up a few more resources. Actually, I'm not really worried about logs. I kind of would rather get some more stone at the moment. So we'll just do that. Maybe a couple more trees. Meh, not a big deal. We definitely have a nice open area to work with for now, so... And, what the heck, we'll just expand this. There we go. Leyland has now become an adult. Did we meet Leyland earlier? I think we might have. We might have. It's hard to really say. Now, one thing I would like to do, but I can't because I'm on easy mode, is I would love to put down a pasture. Get some animals together, get them breeding, and use them for various different products. That would be nice. Like, that's the best way probably to get some wool and things like that are from sheep. Pretty useful, no doubt about it. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to go, oh, hello, Garrett and Gardo? Gardo, what's up? Yeah, unfortunately in medium difficulty you don't start with that, so if you want to get some, then we are gonna have to build a trading post along the river and hope that a trader comes rowing on down and has some animals in his possession to sell. But if I recall correctly, they are quite expensive, so odds are pretty good that I won't have any animals for a while. Which makes me sad. We'll just have to satisfy ourselves with fish, cabbage, and pumpkins. And hopefully some venison. Yeah, hopefully some venison. Thank you guys so much for watching part 2 of my Banished playthrough. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. We still have a long way to go. Definitely want to put up a forester, get some other resources going in. But for now, we need to survive the winter. So stay tuned for part 3.